South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear. Ochsner St. Mary, get the care you need close to home. Homa Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Hello everyone, welcome once again to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. We are in the elimination bracket and the quarterfinals of our high school tournament today. Berwick High School taking on Central Lafourche High School. Good luck to both teams. Let's get right to rapid fire round. We're dealing with people, places, and things beginning with the letter G. Letter G. Good luck. It's the European country with the largest population. Danny.
Geneva?
No, Germany. The method of execution most associated with Luke?
Guillotine.
Right. The third letter in the Greek alphabet after Luke.
Gamma.
That's right. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Christopher.
Gospel.
Right. The Civil War battle fought from July 3rd. Luke.
Gettysburg.
Correct. The G in GNP, or a dozen. That's gross, not in time. Sorry. He's the good gray wizard in Tolkien's Lord of the Jocelyn.
Gandalf.
Correct. Any U.S. president whose last name begins with G. Luke. Sorry, Grant or Garfield. Another, the name of this branch of mathematics literally means earth cason.
Geometry.
Correct. Okra is the key ingredient in this Cajun, Luke.
Gumbo.
Right. It borders Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador, cason.
Guatemala.
Correct. In 1961, this soap looked for Yuri Gagarin. That's the end of the round. All right, let's take a moment, let the players introduce themselves. We'll start with Berwick.
My name is Christopher Robertson. I'm a sophomore. I've been doing Quiz Bowl for 5 years, and I also do basketball.
My name's Alexa Leftwich. I'm a junior. I like Quiz Bowl, swimming, and working out.
Hello, I'm Kason. I'm a junior, and I've been doing Quiz Bowl for 5 years. And besides Quiz Bowl, I like lifting, chess, and Quiz Bowl. Shoot.
Hi, I'm Daniel Oquent. This is my 6th year Quiz Bowl. And besides Quiz Bowl, I do powerlifting, color guard, and theater.
All right, let's hear more about Berwick and team captain Alexa Leftwich.
The vision of Berwick High School is empowering all students to succeed today and tomorrow. Under the direction of Mr. Paul Broussard, Berwick High School, home to 495 students, has maintained an A rating for the past 13 years according to the state school performance system. Berwick High School hosts a variety of academic opportunities for students to explore. Students can partake in vocational and/or college prep courses. We also offer a variety of extracurricular activities that allow students to explore academic, athletic, and civic opportunities. We would like to thank our sponsor, Ms. Donna Gisclair, for the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you, Alexa. Thanks to the faculty sponsor, Ms. Donna Gisclair. Let's welcome back Berwick High School. Here are the players for Central Lafourche.
My name's Kara. I'm a senior, and other than Quiz Bowl, I'm in NHS and book club.
My name is Luke Westmoreland. I'm a senior, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do band and National Honor Society.
I'm Lawrence Loop. I'm a senior, and I don't really do anything besides Quiz Bowl.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm a freshman, and other than Quiz Bowl, I'm in student council.
Luke is the team captain. Tell us about Central Lafourche.
Hailing from Racine, Louisiana, Central Lafourche High School is one of Lafourche Parish's A-ranked schools, which promotes instilling character in their students as their top priority. CLHS instills the spirit of a true Trojan through courage, leadership, honesty, and success. We thank our sponsor, Ms. Caitlin Laperouse, for allowing us to compete today. We wish our opponents luck and may the best team win.
Thank you, Luke. Thanks to the faculty sponsor, Ms. Caitlin Laperouse. Let's welcome back Central Lafourche. All right, let's get to our toss-up bonus round. Start with a 2-point toss-up. Greek works of this type include obscenity and slang. Roman works presented a variety of social types. Since the Romans, this term has been connected with happy endings, and in the past few hundred years, it has become connected with humor. What's the word? Alexa?
Comedy.
That's correct. Bonus goes to Berwick. I want you to finish these quotations from Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created. Bonus for your team.
Equal.
That's right. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the
content of their character.
That's correct. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of
Freedom.
That's incorrect. Central Lafourche.
Man.
No, table of brotherhood. 2 for Berwick for 4 points. And here's a 2-point toss-up. Though it starts with an elevation of only 740 feet, this river travels for 2,300 miles. Known in ancient times as Atil, it flows past Kazan and Samara before, Christopher.
The Nile?
That's incorrect. Before emptying into the Caspian Sea, it begins near Moscow and is the longest river in Europe. Central Lafourche. Lawrence.
The Danube?
No, it's the Volga River. 2-point toss-up. This object is first mentioned in the Bible in the book of Numbers, chapter 10, verse 33. It is last mentioned in the book of Hebrews, chapter 9, verse 4, which states that it was overlaid with gold and contained cason.
Ark of the Covenant?
That's correct. Bonus for Berwick. Let's deal with some poetry here. William Blake wrote what poem about a forest creature?
Pass.
Central Lafourche.
The Jabberwocky?
No, it's the tiger. Berwick, my little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. In which of Robert Frost poems do we read this?
Little Horse.
Sorry, no. Central Lafourche. Your answer?
Pass.
It is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Berwick, name Shelley's 55-stanza elegy on the death of John Keats.
Pass.
Central Lafourche.
Pass.
It is Adonis. No points. Let's go to a 2-point toss-up. Biologically, this name applies to both animals and plants, though commonly it applies to plants. As opposed to nekton and benthos, these are water dwellers that are not attached to the sea bottom and cannot move against currents. Most of the animals are less than an inch in size, and the plants are single-celled. Alexa.
Cucumber? Sea cucumber?
That's incorrect. Central Lafourche. Lawrence.
Plankton.
It is plankton. Central Lafourche for the bonus. Let's see what you know about Lena Horne. I want you to name the profession and nationality of the late Lena Horne.
Dancer, African-American.
Dancer, African-American?
That's incorrect. Berwick. Your answer?
Pass.
She was an American singer. Central Lafourche, in 1933, she joined the chorus line in This Harlem Nightclub.
Pass.
Berwick. Your answer?
The Cotton Club?
That's correct. Central Lafourche, what was the negative result of her progressive political views?
Pass.
Berwick.
Public shunning, ostracization.
Close, but no, she was blacklisted. She couldn't get work. 2 points for Berwick. Here's a 2-point toss-up. This 2003 bestseller contains the quotes, "First there is shock. Within seconds, shock gives way to disbelief, disbelief to pain, and pain to anger. Finally, anger gives way to a righteous urge to perpetrate an act of criminal damage with the aid of a permanent marker." Written by Lynn Truss, it is subtitled "The Zero Tolerance Approach to Punctuation." Anyone?
Pass.
It is Eats, Shoots, and Leaves. 2-point toss-up. He always made brief appearances, tossing some litter, winding a clock, or sitting next to Cary Grant. Lucky for us movie buffs that he put much more time into his directing. Name
Stanley.
That's incorrect. Name this master of suspense whose directing credits include Vertigo, Rear Window, The Birds, and Psycho. Central Lafourche. Anyone? Central Lafourche. Anyone? It is Alfred Hitchcock. 2-point toss-up. The action in what controversial novel is sparked by the following written passage? O draconian devil, O lame saint. P.S. Find Robert Langdon. Luke.
Catcher in the Rye.
That's incorrect. Berwick.
Pass.
It is the Da Vinci Code. And that is the end of the round. Let's take a welcome back to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. We have new players coming into the game for both teams. Let's meet them, starting with Berwick.
My name is Seth, and this is my first year of Quiz Bowl. I also do soccer, and I am part of theater.
Welcome to the game. Also coming in for Central Lafourche.
My name is Lillian Land. I'm a senior, and besides Quiz Bowl, I'm in NHS.
All right, welcome to you as well. Berwick leading Central Lafourche. As we continue on, a few two-point toss-ups for you. Though born in Dublin, this writer spent most of his professional career in London. He co-founded the Fabian Society, which attempted to make Britain more socialist. Name the playwright who penned Candida, The Devil's Discipline, and Pygmalion. Kara.
George Bernard Shaw.
Correct. These can be classified into 7 basic systems: cubic, tetragonal, hexagonal, trigonal, orthohommic, monoclinic, or triclinic, defined as a homogeneous portion of a substance bounded by plane surfaces making definite angles with each other. This is a common form of solid. Kara.
Crystal.
That's right. Which country's capital was occupied by British troops in March 1917? Many tribal rebellions broke out after World War I, and in response, the British... Luke.
India.
That's incorrect. In response, the British granted independence in 1932. Name this country, which has also had its government overthrown either internally or by outside forces in 1958, 1968, and 2003. Christopher.
Sudan?
No, it's Iraq. Though it was designed from scratch, it is in some respects the successor of Netscape Navigator. Name this competitor of Microsoft's Internet Explorer, whose name is based on an old dislike of Mosaic. Kaysen.
Windows?
Sorry, no. Luke? I'm sorry, Central Lafourche. But you can answer. It is Mozilla Firefox. To Scots, this 4-letter word means payment. It also can be used to describe the hard skin of an animal, such as a lobster. Kara?
Hide.
No. And a few hundred years ago, it similarly referred to metal links used for armor. What is this word we commonly associate with the post office? Seth?
Mail.
That's correct. And that is the end of the round. Berwick leads as we go to our category round. Central Lafourche, you've got first choice. Jacob, Shakespeare, 20, or 7 Wonders?
Okay. 20. I'm thinking
20.
For 20. Okay. Got 60 on the clock for 20. Good luck. Who sleeps for 20 years in a short story by Washington Irving?
Defer to Kara.
Rip Van Winkle.
That's right. What's the 20th letter of the alphabet?
Pass.
What is the prime factorization of 20?
225.
Yes. Which platonic solid has 20 faces?
Pass.
Resh is the 20th letter in which alphabet?
Arabic.
Incorrect. Osteoporosis is caused by the lack of what element? Atomic number 20.
Calcium.
That's right. A woman's face with nature's own hand painted begins Shakespeare's 20th what?
Sonnet.
Yes. The 20th what established the start and ends of the term of elected federal officers?
Amendment.
That's right. From the Bible, the Lord hears thee in the days of trouble begins the 20th what?
Sabbath.
That's incorrect. You got 5 right for 10 points. Berwick, here you go. What's the 20th letter of the alphabet? For your team.
T.
Yes. Which platonic solid has 20 faces?
A dodecahedron.
No, it's an icosahedron. Resh is the 20th letter in which alphabet?
Hebrew.
That's correct. From the Bible, the Lord hear thee in the day of trouble begins the 20th what?
Psalm.
Psalm is correct. Got 3 right for 6 points. And your choice now, Jacob, Shakespeare, or 7 Wonders?
I like 7 Wonders personally.
I don't know the 7 Wonders. Oh, God.
We'll go with the 7 wonders.
Okay. The Swiss corporation New Seven Wonders determined in 2007 a new list of the wonders of the world based on a massive online poll. So you're going to answer questions about the winners and some of their finalists. Built to protect China's northern wall.
The Great Wall.
That's right. Roman structure, originally called the Flavian Amphitheater.
Colosseum.
That's right. Lost city of the Incas, studied by Hiram Bingham.
Machu Picchu.
Yes. Indian mausoleum built for Shah Jahan's third wife.
Taj Mahal.
Correct. Intact ancient wonder granted honorary status.
Pass.
Mayan structure located in the northern center of the Yucatan Peninsula.
Pass.
Statue of Jesus Christ overlooking Rio de Janeiro.
Christ the Redeemer.
That's right. Parisian iron lattice tower did not make the list.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes. Australian structure known by its distinctive shells also did not make the list.
Sydney Opera House.
That's right. Also rejected, the statues known as Moai are located on which island?
Easter Island.
That's right. Intact ancient wonder granted honorary status.
Stonehenge.
That's incorrect. 8 right for 16 points. Central Lafourche gets the others. Intact ancient wonder granted honorary status.
Pyramid of Giza.
That's correct, the Great Pyramid. Mayan structure located in the northern center of the Yucatan Peninsula. Answer?
Mayan pyramids.
No, it's the Chichen Itza. You got 2 points for that, and that is the end of the round. Let's take a break. More South Louisiana Quiz Bowl when we come back. South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear; Ochsner St. Mary, get the care you need close to home; Homa Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Welcome back to Quiz Bowl. Here's a new player entering the game for Berwick.
My name is Abby Loop. I'm a sophomore at Berwick High School. And other than Quiz Bowl, I am in band and drama club.
All right, welcome to the game. Berwick leading Central Lafourche. Last round is 2-point toss-ups. Good luck. Numbers 9617 through 9622 are named after members of Monty Python, while numbers 4147 through 4150 are named after members of the Beatles. Counting down from 5 to 1, these are named Astrea, Vesta, Juno, Pallas, and Ceres. What are these celestial objects? Alexa.
Moons.
That's incorrect. Central. Lawrence.
Asteroids.
That's right. Making heavy use of accordions, this musical genre originated in southern Louisiana as an outgrowth of Cajun. Luke?
Zydeco.
That's right. In Buddhist art, they often can be seen bathing the goddess Lotus. In Hinduism, Shiva is sometimes associated with this animal and sometimes portrayed killing one. Name these animals. Luke?
Lion.
Incorrect. Name these animals often associated in the Western world with overweight clumsiness but having good memories. Christopher.
Elephant.
That's right. Which 4-letter word can be a synonym of chrysalis? It refers to a butterfly in the third of its 4 stages of life. Kason.
Cocoon.
That's incorrect. During this stage, the butterfly is transformed from a caterpillar while inside a cocoon. Lawrence.
Pupa.
That's right. In calculus, what 2-word phrase is used to describe the set of all possible outcomes for an experiment? It's often represented by a capital omega or U, even though both words begin with the letter S. It is sample space. Who famously wrote, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." Her family, along with the Van Daan family, moved into her father's warehouse on July 9th, 1942. They stayed there even after the Lillian.
And Frank.
That's right. According to the Oxford Dictionary, this hyphenated word was introduced into the English language by the movie Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. The dictionary definition is a person closely resembling a smaller Kason.
Mini-me.
That's right. How much force will be exerted on a wire making a 30-degree angle with a magnetic field if the length of wire in the field is 1/2 meter, the current is 16 amperes, and the magnetic field strength is 1/2 Tesla? Luke.
36.
That's incorrect. Berwick.
Pass.
It is 2 newtons. Name the Charles Dickens novel which begins, My father's family name being Pirrup and my Christian name Philip, my infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip. Kara.
Great Expectations.
That's right. Its key statute levied import duties on glass, lead, paint, paper, and tea in order to provide salaries for some colonial officials. Most of these duties were repealed in 1770. Named this 1767 Acts named after the Chancellor of the Exchequer, which angered American colonists. Luke.
Stamp.
Incorrect. Berwick. They were the Townsend Acts. This artist started out as a caricaturist, but fell in love with nature after spending a summer with landscape painter Eugene Boudin. Named the artist whose impression Sunrise gave name to one of the biggest movements in the history of art. He spent his last 26 years painting water lilies at Cara.
Monet.
That's right. Give both possible answers. In which quadrant is theta if the sign of 2 theta is positive? Luke.
3. Third quadrant.
Keep going.
Third and second quadrant.
Sorry, no. Kason.
1 and 3.
That's correct. And that is the end of the game. Berwick stays alive here in the quarterfinals despite a furious comeback from Central Lafourche to say goodbye to the Trojans for this year. It's all seniors up there, so enjoy the rest of your senior year. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week on South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. Good night.